Hey everybody, it's Glenn back with another Clash Royale analysis video. This one was a wild one. Probably shouldn't have happened the way it did, but sometimes you play games and they just turn out way different than you expect. So let's go into this match here. So we have, I'm sticking with the Goblin Barrel Firecracker lineup that I've been using. This is part of the Firecracker challenge where you must have Firecracker in your lineup with 7 other cards. So, right now I have Goblin Barrel, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just use it, and let's just see what happens here. And this is a bad throw, but we still get damage on the tower. We get some pretty good damage on the tower. They have Princess. I almost want to throw a Fireball, but you know what? I'm thinking, okay, let's just wait. We have Firecracker. Let's just see what we can do. We can barely do anything. So I have Tesla, and we'll just zap her away. And now we can zap away all the fire spirits that come away from the furnace. That fireball was money because it hit the firecracker, got the furnace, down to nothing, and took damage for the tower. So that's a very ideal fireball. Tesla is putting in work. MVP of this round so far. But now I'm scared because they have a barrel and I totally whiffed on that zap. Firecracker's going to get some damage. This is really weird because I thought I had dropped the skeletons right on time, and then all of a sudden Firecracker just shoots. Like, I was surprised at the speed of which Firecracker shoots her rocket, and I thought I had gotten skeletons down on time. Didn't, and that was really bad because now my Firecracker has damage and Princess can take her out. So I just said, you know what? Okay, let's just use a fireball and reset. I'm probably at a deficit, which I am. Now, here's the thing that I'm looking at from my opponent's perspective. That fireball was really the indicator to use E-barbs, because if they had guessed correctly that I was in an elixir deficit, then those E-barbs basically take down the tower. I have nothing for them. Or I'm scrambling to throw something really desperate like my Goblin Barrel. I don't think I had enough at the time for Tesla. It would have been really, really close. I would have had to put Tesla right in front of the Princess Tower, which is really a waste. So if they had guessed correctly, I would have said throw E-barbs and then see what you can do. Just put the fear in me and make me have to shake right now as I'm thinking about okay, what do I have to do to counter E-barbs? That would have been the right time, I think, to use E-barbs. They didn't. They wanted to wait. So this is actually good because now I could think about what I want to do. And then they throw Fire Spirit. So that right there was the indicator that, hey, they really don't have anything to counter against Goblin Barrel, so let's throw another one right at them. And let's see what happens. They throw a barrel as kind of an answer, which is really good because now it's not an attack on my tower. I can set up for the defense, which I have with Tesla. This is really good. So we're in the lead. And looking back at that Tesla, I realized that, hey, I forgot they have a princess. I needed to play that Tesla up right at the river, not in the center, because by playing it at the river, that stops the princess from getting free shots on the princess tower. That was a mistake, and I think it actually did prove to be costly later on here. Because there goes the Tesla. They got a Firecracker set up with princess. And then that major whiff, I can't believe that whiff. But luckily, she gets damage. The Ring of Musketeer, and here comes E-barbs. Again, we set up, and then now they're thinking, okay, this is time to go. But really, they don't do anything, and we still have the lead. That was crucial. We get a shot in on the Princess Tower. Musketeer does damage. And all of a sudden, we got the tower with 30 seconds to go. So it's looking really good, but what's going to happen now? They bring in E-barbs. And I'm thinking, okay, we've done something, but you can see right there, I threw a fireball thinking, okay, let's just stop the E-barbs from doing something. But yeah, that fireball hit him, but look at the second E-barb on the back there. Barely did any damage. They have a barrel coming with momentum. This is really bad. And I don't think the answer was to save it. And that definitely was not the answer. So I don't really know what the answer is looking back at that, because if I don't throw the fireball, the E-barbs get a free shot on the right tower. But if I throw it there, then they have the barrel, and I have to figure out, okay, what to do from there. So it really was, okay, deciding the lesser of the two evils. And a lot of this was forgetting that they had certain cards and playing certain cards at different positions. The Tesla earlier in the game, where Princess was able to at least stall time to where everybody could take down that Tesla. Then playing the Tesla up, and then using the fireball on the E-bars when they have a barrel, knowing that they're pretty much one shot away from taking down one push away from taking down the tower. And so now all of a sudden we are in a deficit going in overtime. Unbelievable. So how are we going to win this? So at this point I'm thinking, okay, let's just wait. Let's just gain elixir and then make pushes. And right now it's 1, and they're going to do the same thing too. The reason I used Zap there was because I had a Tesla just to right center. So, and I'm already in a deficit right now. I'm not really concerned about, like, oh my gosh, if they even like kiss the tower, it's over. I'm already in a major deficit here. I need to do something significant. So they bring in E-barbs, and then I have 2 Teslas, which is nice. And I'm thinking, okay, let's just cycle. Let's see what we can do with getting barrels on the tower. And then that was the right time to use the fireball, because I really didn't have anything to support that. Firecracker getting a shot. So we're kind of chipping away, but it's not really fantastic. And like, you probably didn't see that until I dropped that Tesla. I didn't see that as well. And then I looked and I was like, oh wait, I have an opportunity to take down all of that with the Tesla. So let me just go over there. It probably would have been Musketeer if I had it. So I just dropped the Tesla there. And because I was thinking, oh, that's really close. Let me see if I can get it. And then that setup, this really was the game changer right here, because that cleared the field for all of my troops the rest of the way. No more Princess. And now we have 30 seconds left to do something, or a minute to do something. This is winnable. By getting rid of that Tesla, this is winnable. And that fireball, I think that fireball was just like a half second early. I think if it was a half second later, those bats are gone and we're doing major damage. So now it's just a matter of playing defense, because now I have the lead. And then we're just going to keep throwing barrels all day, see what happens. Just get damage on that tower. I want to take down the furnace. We can fireball away this thing, and this thing was looking over until those E-bars came in, but the Teslas took care of them. And now we're just keep throwing, and I'm thinking, okay, at this point, we might get the tower. But we won't. This is not doing anything crazy, but they bring in E-bars, and I'm thinking, oh, okay. We should be fine. We were, and that's game. So a lot of what ifs in the early part of this, and then it turned into, okay, we have to play desperately later on, and it turned our way. I think, again, that Tesla in the center in overtime was the difference, because it cleared the field and allowed allowed the rest of the troops to do everything they could to win the game. Because if we didn't take the princes and that furnace and all those fire spirits out, it would have been they would have continued. They would have accumulated troops all the way until they make their push with E-barbs. I'm guessing E-barbs would have been their final push had they just gotten the fire spirits to clear out the Firecracker and the skeletons and all the other else that came along with my push. But getting rid of that furnace and getting rid of that princess was really the key that turned this whole game around. And we really should have been in that point in the beginning, because I should have defended the tower a lot better in regulation. But you take a win when you can get a win. So hopefully this helps you out. I'll just end it right here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, and I will see you in the next video.